This is my entire family.
A reunion more than 3 decades in the making on an island 1,500 miles from where Julia Tignetti calls home.
It was important for me to meet my dad.
Julia flew from Connecticut to the Dominican Republic for just that.
And I was fine until I saw my family standing out of the doors. And I looked and I saw my dad. And I'm not a crier usually, but when I saw him, I just started crying.
The moment she met her biological father for the first time in her life. By her side, Cassandra Madison, the newfound sister who inspired the journey. Our NBC affiliate WVIT has followed their story.
To see our dad just light up. It's amazing.
Cassie and Julia met while both worked at a New Haven restaurant in 2013.
I have the Dominican flag tattooed on my arm, and Julia walks by and she's like, "Oh, I'm Dominican too."
Both were adopted from the Dominican Republic and both grew up in Connecticut, but they checked their adoption paperwork and nothing matched up. In 2018, Cassie took a DNA test. A year later, she reunited with her biological father in the Dominican.
I remember the day that I had asked our dad if he had put another little girl up for adoption, and it looked like somebody took the wind out of him.
It turns out he had. Cassie began urging Julia to take a DNA test too.
I hopped in my car and drove to Julia with a 23andMe kit and shoved it in her face and told her she had to do it.
The results? Stunning. Julia frantically texted Cassie to share her news.
I'm like, so the results are in, and she's like, okay, and what are they? And I'm like, I am in fact your biological sister. And she just started crying.
This year, the two made their first trip to the Dominican together as sisters.
My dad ran to me and he just gave me the biggest hug. He's crying.
Julia danced with her dad, shared a meal with her family, and rode dirt bikes around the island. Their biological mother died of a heart attack in 2015.
The first time in 35 years that our father has had all of his 9 kids together. Holy cow moment.
Making up for lost time and creating memories that they hope will last a lifetime. Priscilla Thompson, NBC News.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.